A December chill is in the air coming off of Lake Erie, but folks here bundled up, ready for football at Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started, and off we go from Cleveland. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get the completion there for a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Watson. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll set up to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. On 4th down, Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Now Watson going to change the look here. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Tillman going to go in motion right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, good move. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throw left side. He's got Tillman. Touchdown. 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On play action, now Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
And he'll get it inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. In motion right, that's Wilson. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. He's got daylight. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Chubb. The dog pound will be barking as EA Sports is pleased to join you from the always raucous Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started, and off we go from Cleveland. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Looking to throw right away is Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tearing the Cleveland. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Look at this Browns defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. There's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Looks like they'll move things around here. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Now it's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 26. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, there
he goes right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Faking the give, now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Watson. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. Touchdown, Browns! Cedric Tillman, a Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town at 2nd and a country mile. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 21-0 our score after 1. Third and 20. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete, and once again it's Cobb. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to Cobb. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. They had to get that one out in a hurry. because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
A 7-yard gain brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They begin this drive with Chubb. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
And again, it's Chubb. But he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15. Watson changing the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. From the 50, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Drops it off for Chubb. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 9. Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Trying to hang on third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On first down, Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Rodgers. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, New York.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. That's Hall. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have the Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Watson going to get this into the hands of Chubb, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. Calling a gain of a yard, and now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air yet again, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 12-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb from 10 yards out. And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Jets, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. But this is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On play action, now Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Charles Williams going on between his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here's Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! David Njoku, 17 yards out. And the Browns are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0.
Jets, nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Give to Hall running right.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And quickly, they get to the line.
That is caught.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Jets.
Throwing is Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and run it here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now they're in the hurry up.
First down, New York.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56, Jets 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about... yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9.
Rodgers going to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Watson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Score Browns 70, Jets 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jets.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Carter, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things we're talking about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Back to the ground with Hall. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was